I actually decided not to record my voice, but since the gameplay looks so fucking boring that I had to intervene, and Granny sent me some cookies and I ended up, loving my pet, collecting some salmon berries or salmon berries, what the fuck you say. um, and then I ended up recording all of this, and even I shot all of the clips in which I was fucking fishing. It was fucking weird, as I even shot me eating algae. Then I went back to mine to get that stuff from bug meat, and then I made bait and created bait, or I mean like made some bait to catch more fish, and I caught more fish, catching more fish still, and getting more fish I see, and more fish, and then I got something, achievement, and then I add some bread and some cookies because I was low on energy, and I am still catching more fish. Okay, I'm catching more fish, and spoiler alert, but I actually leveled up to level 5 so I could sell all of my fish for a higher price. I learned this from some YouTuber, but I forgot his name. But thank you. And then I collected all of my stuff and went to sleep back in my home, just like every person does. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I sleep at my friend's house because I'm fucking bored. I actually choose pizza. I think I already told you that. Then it's the next day and I ended up collecting some parsnip, but I only had 3 gold star parsnip, which were not enough, so I still have to plant more parsnip, but it's okay. We still have a lot of time. I petted my pet, and I'm going to sell all my fish, and I did sell my fish, and yeah, bullhead is also gone. And this comes Maurice from Georgia Cola came over to Pierre's store and just fucking bullshitted in front of him, and I didn't give a fuck about both of them. But then I bought a 2000 G slot for myself as a little treat for all the fishing that I did over the past few days. Then I ended up planting more parsnip and watering them. I thought I was, it is actually funny. It doesn't work on mobile, sadly. I don't know if it works on other things like PC, console, or whatever the fuck you play Stardew Valley on. Then I leveled up, like simple things that keeps me alive, makes me feel alive in this game. I collected 3 parsnip the next day, and when I finished watering all of my crops, I went to my dungeon and decided to, I don't know. Oh yeah, actually I mined and I got some sort, and this was actually very cool, as I could now cut, deal more damage to the bugs and slimes and everything that I see. I'm like clearing everyone, like killing everyone. uh, I leveled up to level 2 combat, and the next day it was fucking raining, so I actually had to catch catfish and sad. The first attempt was fucking brutal. I felt at it miserably, but the second time I actually caught the catfish, even though it took me like 5 minutes to actually get it done. But of course I did it, and I also got some treasure from it. Um, and then I brought some beans and cauliflower and potato seeds, so I could complete the community bundle. I mean, like, not the community bundle, but you get the point. When I dropped the catfish at community center, and I ended up piecing Sebastian just because I gave him cola, and which is fucking weird. I actually gifted him something, and I found this weird book which gave me 1 increase in defense, but overall not that important, I think. And I was actually waiting for Brim to come out, and I actually got it. I wanted to drop Brim early, and I also dropped the set. And then I sold most of my fish and also some drip wood. I actually ended up chopping lots of wood, because I had to rebuild that bridge, and I think you can only forage some of the stuff in that place for like in spring season. So yeah, I actually collected in more than enough wood, but I actually needed more than enough wood because I actually planned, I'm saying actually a lot, but I wanted to build cube so I could raise hand and it could give me like tons of big eggs early in the game. And then I got Joja Cola and gifted it to Louis, who is a fucker. And I went to his home to tell him how much of a butthead he is, and I got carrots. Emily, I gifted him aquamarine and salad for Leah, and some stuff for Pierre, and beer for Sen. And beer, Sen and me are like, if I think lots of people like this, people like Sen. I mean, I'm Sen too in real life. Then I actually ended up collecting some wild crops that I grew, and I collected more parsnip, but there was not a single gold star parsnip, so was fucking sad. And I actually forgot that I had to build a coop before I could raise some fucking chickens in my farm, which was fucking disappointing. So I actually began destroying everything in my farm, and then I went to the bridge. I completely fixed it on my own. Nobody in this community does anything. I have to build the community center by myself, build the bridges, connect more bridges, get rid of the glittering boulder and stuff like that. Everything depends on me in this community. I'm like, I'm the real mayor of this town. And then I think it's Sunday, so yeah, I did some stuff, gifted some leek to George. And if you can hear the background noises of vehicle, congratulations microphone on picking up that sound, because you cannot pick up my sound. And then I went to Abigail's house, who is going to be my wife in this gameplay, and we both played Prairie King. And this one's actually cool. This one is like, I think I don't, yeah, it didn't exist. I think it's like new, and I actually won. So yeah, I think the lines actually change in this, this one. I think the lines actually change. And then I planted some parsnip again. Yeah, I'm going to build a coop. And then I built a coop, and I went to the mines because I'm a dwarf, and I dig hole. And then I ended up being too lucky. Like I actually reached level 42 in the mines. Still a lot more level to go, but come on, it's a great progress for like in the spring season. I mean, not that great compared to other people, but hey, it's a relaxing game. You're supposed to relax if you cannot do it in real life. So I'm just chilling and killing some slimes and bugs. I actually went out of the mine as I decided, oh, this one is actually cool, watch me. And